But now let's turn to something that is horrific, the war in Gaza, where the Israeli military has withdrawn its troops from Al-Shifa hospital after a 2-week operation. Palestinian residents who returned to the area say they found several dead bodies and total destruction. Meanwhile, in Israel over the weekend, tens of thousands turned out to protest Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's handling of the war with Hamas and negotiations over hostages. Our Holly Williams is following all of this from Jerusalem. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. Israel went into this war vowing to destroy Hamas, and it says it still needs to finish the job. But many of the Israeli protesters here are angry at how their government is handling the war against the militants.
In Jerusalem last night, outside Israel's parliament, some protesters called for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's removal from office. Many here want a government that'll do more to bring the remaining hostages home. And in Tel Aviv on Saturday, demonstrators filled the streets around Israel's defense ministry, protesting Netanyahu's handling of the war.
This government is doing horrendous things in Gaza, not in our name, and we want the government to take responsibility and resign today, right now.
This war, though, was ignited by Hamas launching its deadly attack on October 7th, slaughtering civilians in their own homes. Now, even with deadly airstrikes raining down on the people they claim to represent, Hamas says it won't agree to a deal to release the hostages without a permanent ceasefire.
We have a lot of sympathy, a lot of support. Israel has been exposed clearly as an apartheid state. They are killers.
Dr. Bassem Naim is Hamas's head of international relations.
It sounds as if you're saying that you think Hamas has won the public relations war during this conflict. Is that right?
Yes, I think yes.
But the cost of that public relations victory has been 32,000 Palestinian lives by your count.
Again, I think it is unfair to accuse me of being responsible for the genocide.
In fact, a UN report in February found that there had been clear violations of humanitarian law on both sides. A recent poll here found that 57% of Israelis think that Netanyahu's performance during the war has been poor or very poor. Chanel and Vlad.
Holly, thank you. CBS News contributor Robert Berger is standing by now in Jerusalem to speak more about this. Robert, thanks for being with us. Want to start with asking you, could these anti-government protests actually influence Israel's approach to the war?
You know, I don't think so, but, you know, these demonstrations certainly could put pressure on the government in the hostage talks to make a deal with Hamas. And we have negotiations going on right now in Cairo. So perhaps the Israelis will be more prone to make a deal with this kind of pressure on the streets. But having said that, you know, it could also harden the position of Hamas when it sees these demonstrations on the streets. It'll say, well, maybe we'll let the Israeli street negotiate for us. And then as far as new elections, I don't see that happening. The Israeli public doesn't really support that during the war. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu still has enough support in his coalition to remain in power. I don't think it'll change the way the war is going either. Netanyahu saying that Israel will fight on until Hamas is destroyed.
And Robert, we know that Israeli forces have pulled out of the Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza. How is the IDF explaining this? And how do Palestinians describe what's left behind now?
This was a 2-week raid, and the Israelis say they killed 200 militants from Hamas and Islamic Jihad during this raid. And they also captured about 900 suspected militants, of at least 500 said to be members of Hamas. They're said to be providing important intelligence information. And they've also discovered large caches of weapons, which the military says proves that this was a command center for Hamas. Palestinians saying that basically the hospital has been badly damaged, largely destroyed. There are bodies scattered all over the place. And they say basically Al-Shifa is no longer functioning as a hospital.
Just want to close with asking you about Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's health. We know that he is recovering after hernia surgery. Do we have an update on his condition today?
Doctors say that this surgery was a success and that he's in excellent health. And last night, actually, before the surgery, he was on TV giving a news conference. He really looked like the old Netanyahu, in good form, said he's feeling fine. So even though he's resting now, I expect that he'll be back on the job soon.
Okay, Robert Berger, thank you.